Jofra, many thanks for joining us. What a season you've had. You must be really thrilled with how things have gone.
Yeah, I'm very excited about how the season's gone so far.
And at the start of the season, I think you said 70 wickets would be your ambition. But you've exceeded that by some distance. I think it's 86 wickets in competitive cricket. Is that beyond your wildest dreams?
Yeah, a little bit. Well, I never thought it would have gone the way it did so far. I always give Jon, well, my bowling coach, I live with him, so we always have this back and forth, back at home about the most wickets in the year. So it's good to have the advantage on him.
And I think you had a little competition with Jon, is that right?
Yeah. I think I told him I'd get more wickets in my first year than he did in his best year. So hopefully with the next few games that are coming up that I can really get ahead of him.
And his best was, you think, around 86, 88?
Yeah, so he says. I don't believe him, but I'll take his word for it.
And so you've got 2 games to beat that. You should be doing that, I think.
Yeah, hopefully. It's been hard the last 2 games for me, but hopefully I can get back to big hauls and probably take him down.
And how are you feeling after a long season? Are you tired?
Not really. I'm in the gym quite a lot, so I believe if I look after my body will look after me on the pitch.
And looking back at the season, you had a number of great performances, but your 11 wickets against Leicestershire, that really stands out. That must have been a very special moment.
Yeah, it was, because I always told myself that I wanted to take 2 fivers in an innings, because I often check my cricket info stats to see what my run rate is. So that was the only section that had a 0 in it, so I'm glad to tick that off.
And obviously your batting is another asset to your game. That's been brilliant. I think in the Championship, over 500 runs, average in the 40s. That must have been beyond your wildest dreams.
Well, I always fancy myself as a batter. Hopefully I can get my status changed from a bowler to an all-rounder. And where ideally would you like to end up batting when you're a seasoned professional? Well, in the 4-day I'd like to get myself to 6, 50 over 6 as well, and then in 2020 get myself to 4 or any time in after 10 overs.
What's your approach when you go out to the middle? Is it always just to play the game that served you so well so far, or are you looking to adapt to the situation?
Situation. Well, today, most of the time when I've batted, I've been allowed to bat naturally. And sometimes if we need quick runs for a declaration, the skipper always let me go, calls it Christmas. So it's worked out this season.
And of course, having had such a fantastic season, many people have been asking you about your international ambitions. Can you clarify the situation for Sussex supporters?
Well, I've begun the qualification period for England. I'm currently year 2 of 7, so hopefully I can keep having these seasons that I'm having. So when the period is out, I can go straight in.
So playing for England's your ambition?
Yes, please.
And first full season in county cricket. A lot of travelling around the UK. How have you found that?
Well, it's always nice to go to places outside of Sussex. I've been to some very beautiful places so far for the season, so hopefully Durham, well, I think that's the last away game, hopefully it can be a nice one.
And some long journeys compared to Barbados?
Yeah, I think the longest journey I've ever did in Barbados was an hour with traffic. So over here, I think the last away game, Cowan Bay, that was 7 hours. So I think the next one's 7 hours as well. So it's nice to travel with the boys and well, see new places.
And has there been one ground which has particularly stood out for you? One town?
I think I enjoyed Worcester. We were staying in town and it's walking distance from the ground as well. So it was really nice.
And going back to your life here in Sussex, obviously you mentioned you're living with Jon Lewis, the bowling coach at the moment. Jon's really looked after you.
Yeah, he did well. I'm part of his family now. Even his little son considers me as a brother. Always wants to play cricket or something. So I think living with Jon has probably been the best thing coming from Barbados, away from my family, into a loving family.
So it's really a second family for you. The Lewises are a second family.
Yeah.
And that must really help being so far away from your first family.
Yeah, it does. It's different because most of the lads, they get to go home to their families at the end of the day. So going home to Jon Lewis is the best thing that can happen, really.
And then, obviously, having had such a fantastic season, are you starting to get noticed when you're out and about?
I've been noticed once in the co-op, but apart from being in the ground, no.
And then finally, just looking ahead, what are your plans for the winter once this season's done?
Well, I think Auckland is showing some interest in me. I haven't had much communication with them recently because their head coach is at the CPL. So with the CPL just finished, hopefully we can cement the deal. Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, thanks for taking the time to speak to us, Jofra, and we look forward to hearing about your winter and, of course, watching you for many more years to come here at Sussex.
Thank you very much.